SWW round our way. Are you ready for a night of incredible action? Well, we are going to get straight into it. The following contest is a singles match scheduled for 1-4. Introducing to the ring first.
Thank you to Francesca, the best in the game. Hello everyone, my name is Connor Bailey, here for Southwest Wrestling. I have the honour and privilege by being joined by one of ASW's greats, Dan Rodman. Dan, thank you very much for joining me here, sir.
Thank you for having me today, Connor. We are looking forward to a great show tonight here in Tewkesbury. Coming to the ring now, that there is an absolute specimen of a man. Look at him.
He's not just a specimen, sir, he is a Greek god!
That is a
Reece Alexios!
He is here today to show the people of Tewkesbury what a real man looks like.
Making his way to the ring from the highest point of Mount Olympus, he is the gold Greek god, Reece Alexios!
Zeus, Reece Alexios is making his return here to Southwest Wrestling, and it looks like the Greek god has got something to say.
We shall bask in these man's words.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce myself. I am the golden Greek god. Yasuto Onona Muyine Reece Alexios, and you can bask in my aura!
Self-confidence, Mr. Alexios is.
A lot of jealous people in this crowd tonight, Connor. A lot of jealous
You
people.
clearly are as stupid as you are ugly. That was your cue to give me the biggest round of applause you've ever heard in your life.
Alexios is not getting an applause, but rather a roar. He is facing a pillar of Southwest Wrestling, former Southwest Wrestling champion, former Southwest Wrestling tag team champion, the English Lion, Eddie Ryan.
But that self-confidence, that determination of the Greek god, is Eddie Ryan going to be able to take the test?
One of the greats here in Southwest Wrestling, Eddie Ryan. Looking to get a ring here.
Making his way to the ring, he is one half of the professionals, the English Lion, Eddie Ryan!
Now Eddie Ryan, as Francesca alluded to, one half of the professionals, but as we saw recently, Dan, Eddie Ryan and Joel Redmond having a very, very public disagreement. And we'll see if Eddie Ryan can get through that and put that behind him right here today.
It was a misunderstanding, Connor, just a misunderstanding. You know, I know Joel Redmond very well. That is an upstanding wrestler. It was just a misunderstanding between the two of them. But we will see if Eddie Ryan can stand alone tonight against the Greek god.
Reece Alexios looking to recover from a loss against JJ Gale for the Southwest Wrestling Championship. So for Alexios, it's a lot to prove. Eddie Ryan is looking to get back into single winning ways. And Dan, listen, Tewkesbury's ready for a fight here.
They want to see these guys go at it tonight. But look at Alexios, look, he's going to go when he is ready, okay? That is the Greek god, you go on the Greek god's time.
Reece Alexios said to bask in the aura of the golden Greek god.
But But how can you not, Connor? How can you not bask in that man's aura?
I mean, he is a very self-confident man. There is an old adage of Heracles slaying a lion in Greek mythology. We'll see if Reece Alexios can follow that as a big lock-up to begin with. Dan, these two, in terms of size, in terms of height, not much difference between them.
No, it's going to come down to, I think, the journeyman Eddie Ryan. He's obviously been around the scene a lot longer than Alexios, so is he going to take this as serious as he should? Is Alexios going to come out from nowhere? Big tackle from Eddie Ryan there.
A huge tackle, and our referee Rory White keeping it fair and clean, and obviously Eddie Ryan is a professional. He will adhere to rules. I can't say that about Reece Alexios.
But Reece Alexios is smart, okay? That man is going to do what he needs to win, especially against an experienced opponent like Eddie Ryan.
I suppose you're an advocate of the whole work smarter, not harder adage.
100%, Connor. Why put in maximum effort? We can just be clever about it.
Hey, listen, you're the experienced wrestler, my friend. I will follow your adage. And now, Reece, look at your handshake. How very gentlemanly.
Look, see?
See,
Eddie Ryan should have shook the hand.
And now headlock from Alexios, push off the ropes by Eddie Ryan. Alexios ducks for line, ducks for back elbow, goes through the legs of Ryan, the quickness of Reece Alexios. Back suplex, reverse outfit, as you've mentioned, the speed, and there it is.
Look at that aura, just aura. Eddie Ryan though does not seem phased.
Reece Alexios should have really looked behind him. Big scoop slam and a drop kick as well. And Reece Alexios immediately going to the outside.
He's just taken a moment. Like I said, you work on Alexios' time.
Alexios getting incredibly frustrated. And we see Alexios just trying to gain some entry to the ring, managing to shoulder thrust Ryan, managing to get a little bit of space and head on the turnbuckle post. This is, of course, Reece's only second match here in Southwest Wrestling, so still a lot to prove as he's on the top rope, but caught by the English Lion.
Absolutely cut down in midair there.
And a big strike from Eddie Ryan, former Southwest Wrestling Tag Team Champion with Joe Redman.
Big slam there, big drop for Alexios. Is he going to recover from that? The crowd love it, Connor. They want more.
They certainly want more. It's like being in an amphitheatre here and a massive European uppercut on the golden Greek god who is probably missing a few teeth now. Crowd here absolutely loving it. Here comes the wind-up.
See, as you said, Alexios' second match here. He is in deep waters now with a decorated professional like Eddie Ryan.
As deep as waters as Poseidon would let. Massive wrist lock here from Eddie Ryan. We've talked about it before. Eddie Ryan, it's about the fundamentals with Eddie Ryan, and he has got that on lock.
Eddie knows how to cut down an opponent. He knows how to weaken the body parts. He knows how to take Alexios' offense and make it less effective. Every time he gets hold of him, he's going to wear him down little by little.
And as you've mentioned, that has come from the journeyman career, the veteran career of Eddie Ryan. He has worked for more promotions than I've been alive, most likely at this point. But now Ryan managing to catch Alexios.
Big atomic drop right on the Greek marbles. I don't want to be him right now.
And knocking in a sharpshooter maybe.
Can he get it in?
Alexios managing to wriggle out of it.
You see that. That's the ring smarts of Alexios right there. Work smarter, not harder.
The Greek flatliner right into that turnbuckle.
Using his surroundings to the advantage. That is excellent ring smarts right there.
And now a massive drop kick square to the face of Eddie Ryan. Do you think, as Alexios springboard double stomp as he basks in the glory, do you think Eddie Ryan has got that fallout from Joe Redmond on his mind still at this moment of time.
He definitely could be distracted right now, and he really needs to get his head in it, because you cannot take your mind off Alexios. You need to be fully on it when you're in with someone like this.
Alexios maximising that count up to the count of 5. All good wrestlers have said they've got until 5, and Alexios proving that as he's laying in this melee barrage here on Eddie Ryan.
Like you said, Eddie Ryan is a veteran. If you need to take any opportunity you can to get on top, and that is all Alexios is doing.
And this is a very, very strong opening here from Alexios. We saw in this last match with JJ Gale, it was a very close, confined space in the frog and fiddle. Here, he's got a little bit more space to maneuver, a little bit more space to do his thing.
Eddie Ryan is a professional grappler through and through. He wants to keep hold of the opponent. Alexios knows that. He's going to keep that distance. He's going to keep Eddie Ryan moving.
He's going to escape the jaws of the lion with a big rising knee. Follows up by a
breaker.
Really ravishing looking net breaker there. Cover, 1, 2, and testament to this match thus far.
The Lion is still in it, just barely.
That's our first cover of this entire match as well, and it's been absolutely incredible. Just these two laying it out on each other. Alexios maybe looking for a double underhook, maybe. Trying to cinch that in. Not quite getting it there yet, though.
Eddie is holding up. Right there, that's the veteran right there. He understands how to get out of that.
But as you mentioned, Dan, the quickness of Alexios is going to be key.
Broken arrow into a pin.
2! Oh my God!
Every time Alexios gets that pin in, though, it's a little bit closer.
Those 2 counts are getting closer to the 3 each time. And now he's laying in the back of Eddie Ryan and looking to stretch.
Look at that abdominal stretch right there. You know Eddie Ryan's feeling that at the moment.
Absolutely.
This crowd are rallying behind Eddie, trying to get him out of it.
And look, punches to the ribs there by Alexios.
It is smart. He knows how to wear down his opponent.
And obviously, if you're caught in this position, Dan, it makes you more vulnerable to strikes and stretching as well.
100%. He's open. Why would you not go for it?
Absolutely. Our referee, Rory White, on it. I don't think give up is in the vocabulary of Eddie Ryan, and he's managing to just get out. And look at Alexios on the ropes. Look at the ropes, Dan.
That is perfect ring positioning.
How can you condone this?
Alexios is using a ring to get leverage. That is ring smart right there. Why would you not use every tool in your arsenal?
As much as I hate to admit it, you are right. But he has been caught red-handed. Thank you, Rory. Thank you.
Interference by the ref there. That is not fair on Alexios. This isn't a handicap match, Connor.
Oh, and Alexios caught. And finally, we might see it.
That sharpshooter.
Center of the ring. Repositioning, and looks like we've got a catapult. And Alexios goes flying. And our front row will need to be careful. The combat is close at hand.
The front row should be happy they're so close to a man with such aura. Would you look at him? Look at that smarts tripping up Eddie Ryan on the ropes there. Like I said, this is a man who knows how to use the ring to his advantage.
Springboard, not and that is a harsh landing on the rope.
He had it scouted.
Crowd's fired up. Eddie Ryan is fired up. Big knee drop onto the back. Alexios was hung up on the rope. And finally, there's a bit of an opening here for Eddie Ryan.
Can Eddie Ryan gather? Can he come back? Oh, big clothesline right there.
Absolutely knocking the spirit out of Alexios. What a gorgeous suplex. Rolling senton as well. Alexios is winded. Center of the ring. 1, 2, no. And that was a close.
That was a close 2. That was a 2.9 if I ever saw one.
That is the official stats here at Southwest Wrestling. And this is only our opening match as well. What a match to lead in. But kicking. Right, and it looked like he caught the eye. Oh my God, the agility of Alexios backflipping out. Managing to get out of it, kick again. Cutter by Reece Alexios. 1, 2, no. That was a gorgeous cut, and nothing wrong with that cutter. Perfect cutter. That just relied on the kick out by Eddie Ryan.
We are deep in this match now, and you can only think that has to be the veteran instincts of Eddie Ryan keeping him in this.
Eddie Ryan has kicked out so many pins, probably thousands of times. But Reece Alexios looking to cause an upset. And finally, sharpshooter. Can he turn the Reece Alexios around? Can he turn him? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. He is nowhere near the ropes. Center of the ring. And he taps. And he taps.
So that veteran instinct of Eddie Ryan took over in the end there. Alexios put on an excellent show, but Eddie Ryan just got that experience, Connor. Just got that veteran mindset.
Listen, to use a youth quote, I think he's lost all the points Reece Alexios has. 2 losses in Southwest Wrestling. Reece Alexios will need to get back on track, but someone who is back on track is Eddie Ryan.
Alexios will come back bigger and better than ever. That is a Greek god. But Eddie Ryan was the winner tonight. The English Lion.
Eddie Ryan back on track, as you've mentioned, Dan. A professional dispute between him and Joel Redford. We'll see where those two will land. But for now, right here, Eddie Ryan is back to his winning ways in singles competition.